Hi friend, my name is brahmacharya and as you all know I'm a booktuber and I'm making video on this book. The name of this book is Practice of Brahmacharya. And friends, as I always say, this book is this long and I cannot make this full book in one video. So what I'm doing is that I'm making each and every topic on each and every video so you can understand it in a better way, friends. Okay. And friends, what I'm doing is that I'm giving number to each and every video. So if you come sequence wise, you will understand it in a better way. Apart from seeing 18 video, 20 video, 43 video, there is quite possibility that you get confused, friends. Okay. And friends, if you have any doubt, you can directly ask me in the comment section because I see the comments and I give answer to each and every comment, friends. Okay. And friends, you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Abhimanyu Bhattacharya 1906. So I will spell it for you, friends. Okay. It's ABHIMANYU BHATTACHARJEE 1906. Okay. So friends, in our last video, I have covered the topic called Brahmacharya Basis of Health. So this video I have covered, right? So in our today's video, I'm going to cover the topic called Brahmacharya and Education. I'm starting a new chapter that is Brahmacharya and Education, and the topic is Modern Education. Okay. So this is 26 number video, and the topic is Modern Education. So let us see what Swami Sivananda ji is telling to us in this topic. If you compare the present system of education with our ancient Gurukula system, there is wide gulf between the two systems. So here Swami Sivananda ji is telling that if we compare our modern education system with our Gurukul system, so there is a complete difference, complete gulf between the education system in our society. In the first place, the present system of education is very costly. So here Swami Sivananda is telling, first of all, our present education system is very costly. The moral side of education is absolutely ignored at the present moment, and even the moral side of the education is also ignored because the proper education system is not given. The moral education system what should be given to the children. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Every student in the Gurukula was pure. So Swami Sivananda is telling the student who used to study in Gurukul, they were completely pure. Every student had perfect moral training. So every student, those who used to study on the Gurukul, they used to have perfect moral training. This was a predominating feature of Asian culture. Every student had a knowledge of pranayama, mantra, yoga, asana, code of moral, Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Upanishad. So here, Swami Sivananda ji is telling to us that every student, uh, every there was a predominating feature of Asian culture. So in our education system only, we have our Asian culture of education, that is pranayama, Gita, mantra chanting, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, all this and Upanishad. But in today's education system, these are not being taught to us, friends. Every student possessed humility, self-restraint, obedience, spirit of service, and self-sacrifice. So every student have the thing of self-sacrifice, obedience, self-restraint, humility. All this quality were being taught to the children. Good demeanor, politeness, courteous nature. So they were taught to be polite, they were taught to be courteous, and last but not the least, desire for acquiring Atmajana. So this was last but not the least. Swami Sivananda is telling it was taught that the desire of Atmajana, of self-realization, to know God, that who am I. So this self-inquiry, this thing was taught in Gurukula. Many college students of the present day do not possess any of these virtues at all. So here Swami Sivananda is telling, not only in the school, even in the college also, many students doesn't know what are the meaning of this and why these things are important in our daily life, that is Brahmacharya. And it is very important for us just to follow the practice of Brahmacharya. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Self-control at all. Self-control is a thing unknown to them. Luxurious living and self indulgence begin from their very boyhood. So, even the self control, the thing is not known to the children, right? And and everybody's life is luxurious from the beginning of their life. Ignorance, impatient, disobedient, and deeply rooted in them. So many people are impatient, disobedient, and these things are very much deeply rooted in today's children. They have become conformed atheist and rank materialist. So These people have become complete atheist and the rank materialist. Many are ashamed to say that they believe in God. So here many children are there, those who are ashamed to say that they even don't believe in God. They have no knowledge of brahmacharya and self control. So these children have no knowledge of brahmacharya and self control. Fashionable dress, undesirable food, bad company, frequently adult at theater and cinema. So here today's society wear fashionable dress, they eat undesirable food, and frequently they go in attendance of theater and cinema. Applying Western manner and custom have rendered them weak and passionate. So, our Western civilization, which has made our society very much weak and passionate. Brahma Vidya Atma Jana Adhyatmic science. So, Brahma Vidya Atma Jana and the Adhyatmic science. Vairagya, wealth of moksha, Atmic peace, and the bliss are quite foreign to them. So, moksha, bliss, Atman, these qualities are quite what you call foreign to them. They feel that this is not our qualities. Fashion, style, equipren, epicurism. I will spell it out for you, friends. Okay, it's Epicureanism. Gluttony, luxury have occupied their mind. So this all negative kind of thing have occupied in the mind of the children. So this Swami Sivananda ji is telling to us in this topic. It is very pitiable to hear the life history of some of the college students. So Swami Sivananda ji is telling that it is very pitiable to hear the life history of some of the college students. In Gurukula, boys were healthy and strong and lived long. So in Gurukula, the boys were healthy and they were strong and they used to live a long life. It has indeed been detected that the health of the student has deteriorated throughout India. So it has been seen that the health of the student have dropped very drastically throughout the India. Moreover, the vices and bad practices which are running their health are on increase, ruining. Moreover, the vice and bad practice which are running their health are on the increase. So here Swami Sivananda is telling the bad practices of the health and whatever is running, due to this the health of the children are getting ruined. There is uh, and practices are running and the health are on increase. There is no ethical culture in modern school and college. So Swami Sivananda is telling in the modern school and college there are no ethical culture. Modern civilization has enfeebled our boys and girls. Their modern civilization have enfeebled boys and girls. They lead to an artificial life. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling our modern education and enfeebled boys and girls, and they now live a artificial life. Children beget children. There is racial uh, degeneration. So there is a racial degeneration about the student. The cinema has become a curse. It excites passion and emotion. So now the cinema has become a curse and it excites our passion and emotion. So this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Nowadays in cinema, vulgar scene and immoral plays are enacted even when they show the stories of Mahabharata and Ramayana. So here Swami Sivananda is telling that now times in even in the cinema also vulgar scenes are shown when they show the pure things like Mahabharata and even Ramayana. I again have to uh, reiterate with force that the present system of education in India needs a thought of drastic overhauling immediately. So yes, Swami Sivananda is telling that he is telling that even in modern education in India now needs a proper drastic and overhauling in immediately in their modern education system, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. Professor of some college insist on the student putting on fashionable dress. So even some professor in the college insist student to put fashionable dress. They even dislike student who wear clean but simple clothing. So many professor even don't like children those who wear clean but simple clothes. They always like people who students who wear fashionable clothes. A great PT cleanliness is one thing and fashion is another thing. So a great PT cleanliness is one thing and the fashionable is another thing, friends. Okay, so this Swami Sivananda is telling to us in this topic. The so-called fashion takes root in the worldliness and sensuality. So Swami Sivananda is telling that the so-called fashion takes root in worldliness and sensuality. So friends, today's our this topic came to an end. In our today's topic, I have covered a topic called modern education. That was brahmacharya education, and that is modern education. In our next topic, I am going to cover the video called duty of teachers and parents. So this topic I am going to cover in the next video, friends. Okay. So friends, this brings to the end of today's video. I'll be meeting you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care. I'll meet you in the next video, friends. Okay. Till then, goodbye. Take care.